Peace, what's good? You're now tuned in to Rydahs Entertainment, where we all about truth and also entertainment. And in this video, I want to talk about the Young Thug and YFN Lucci situation, but from a different perspective. If those two wasn't beefing, do you think they'll be locked up right now? Here you have two successful rappers who made it out the streets, two bosses who put their people on, and now they both behind bars. And in this situation, no one wins but the system. No one. And that's the thing I really want to touch on this video. I know their beef is deeply rooted in the streets, and it may have started in the streets or in the beginning of their careers. I don't know. I didn't do my research on the origins of their beef. All I know is murders was involved, a lot of ego, and now you got one of Young Thug's members who's said to be one of his hitters is now cooperating, working with the feds, YSL Woody. See, this is my thing. When it comes to just being successful and having a career, you gotta leave the streets alone. You gotta leave the streets alone. And it's like their activities were in the streets and was also broadcasted on social media for people to see. And in these situations, all the police gotta do is just sit back and watch and take notes. And that's why I feel like, you know, their beef stems from the streets, but at the same time, if they wasn't beefing, I want to say, if they wasn't beefing and out here taunting each other in interviews and going back and forth in social media, then I don't think they would be locked up. And not only that, when you're doing all this for social media and broadcasting and popularizing your beef and what you got going on in these streets, you're making it easy for the federales, for the police to just build a case on you. And that's what they were doing. They were just kicking back, taking their notes and watching everything. You gotta understand, YFN Lucci taunted Young Thug. Young Thug, you know, got back at him. They going back and forth.
Man, I'm mad as hell. I just see these fuck niggas in the mall. These niggas ain't say shit. Nigga Dolo. I go outside, folk gotta tell me niggas standing on my car taking pictures.
What is going on between you and Thugger, man? I mean, two dope artists, and we see y'all going back and forth. He's sending threats to you. What's going on, bruh?
Man, I don't know, man. You know how life is, you know. You feel me?
Is it about a girl, yeah?
Nope. I don't know. He probably be, you know, his girl. You know how she was about me, so you know.
That's what I saw. I saw that you said you slept with his girl. Is that what it's about?
Man, of course I'm gonna slap the fuck out Lucci, and I'm gonna slap the fuck out Sauce. I'm gonna slap the hell out y'all little nigga, man.
My thing is this: you ain't gotta like me, I ain't gotta like you, and that's cool. We can live with that. It don't have to turn deadly. There was people that was lost on both the Lucci side and Young Thug side, and this is, you know, public information. I don't want to get too much into details, but this is public information. And my thoughts on it is, when you reach a certain level of success, we just gotta, you know, understand and let certain things go. If it's not a situation where you like violently did something to me, physically or to my family, then why can't we just have a conversation about whatever problems you may have? You tell me, okay, what's your problem? I tell you what's my problem, man. If we can't, you know, agree to disagree or come to some, you know, reasonable terms, okay, we just keep it moving, keep it pushing. But that's why I like to say that ego plays a huge part.
Sometimes I just like to have fun. It's no hard feelings. I hope he get richer than me, take care of his family for life. I have no problem with nobody.
Now there's other videos, you know, talking about the Lucci and Thug situation, giving the updates, and we're seeing how things are basically unfolding for them. You know, Lucci been in there for a minute. He been in there for a while. You know, Young Thug, he got new charges brought against him. He was denied bond for a third time because they say he's too powerful to be on house arrest. Once again, you have these two dudes who are successful doing their thing. And now it's like we beefing, we got our differences. When it comes to the streets, it can get real deep, you know. It can get real deep. And the reason why I say I think their beef is part of the reason why they're locked up, if not the main reason, is because their situation was publicized. Their beef was, you know, was known to the public all across social media. And, you know, all the feds had to do was just kick back and watch. For years, they was watching them, for years. Thug had a situation years ago with the Lil Wayne bus incident. I'm pretty sure them being locked up right now stems from their beef, because they're both successful rappers and their beef was popularized. It was broadcasted all across social media just from them going back and forth. And they may have had other problems with other folks in the area, in the hood or whatnot, but because they both were successful, you know, they both were successful, got their money right, they both rappers, they both out there, all them folks had to do was just kick back and watch and just, you know, keep building that case to indict him. What did the beef between Thug and Lucci really do for them besides get them both behind bars, you know, away from their families, their kids, and just giving more power to the system? I believe anything could be squashed. Any beef, any problem, any issue could be squashed, could be, you know, resolved with just a conversation. Just a conversation. Just pick up that phone and just holler at me. Or I'ma holler at you. Or maybe we could come see each other, because maybe the phone might not be the best, you know, option. But, you know, at the same time too, it's like pride and ego is not gonna allow that when it comes to people and these streets. Because these streets got no love. These streets got no respect. You know, so it's gonna take a lot of grown man, a lot of ego being put to the side, pride being put to the side for, you know, just dudes, men, women, whatever, just to kind of come together and have that conversation to put our differences aside. Because my whole thing is, I may not like you, you may not like me, but that's cool. You know, you don't want to give someone that much power over you to where now you lose your freedom and you cannot live on your terms. I don't care if you have little or much to lose. Never give someone that much power over you to where now you're in a situation you can't see your kids, you can't be with your family, you can't live your life. You done gained so much and have so much to lose. We got to start letting go of that ego and just focus on the important things, which is, you know, our health, wealth, and our families. And I understand it comes down to respect. I understand it comes down to, you know, standing on what you believe in. When it comes to giving that system that power to just take you away, you know, you got to ask yourself, is it really worth it? Is me slapping this dude up really worth me losing all this? Is me shooting this dude, shooting this, you know, even dealing drugs, these streets, you know, moving this work? Is it really worth it when I done got this much money, or we just got to get wiser, smarter, get more educated, know how to invest our money to become wealthy. You know, I want to use wakaflocka as an example. You know, this is a dude who came in the game. He came in the game straight thugging, you feel me? He talking about private trust, life insurance.
Financial literacy. Get your credit right. Clean your credit up. From me to y'all, clean your credit up. Stop putting everything in your name. Create a business, an LLC. Put everything in your LLC. And open up a C Corp. And if you don't know this, you need to figure these out. I'm telling you the names. Get a C Corp to run an LLC. If you want to make it even deeper, go get a trust fund and run a corp that runs the LLC. You want to get even deeper, own 2 trust funds for your business and your person to run that trust that runs all the business. It can get deep, my guy.
The thing I do not to look over my shoulder, I'm down with it. It's easy. Once I learned the credit game, it was over. Game was over. When I know I had all the millions and I didn't even have a credit card, the dumbest. I was like the dumbest person ever. I used to just spend money on everything. Man, please. Yeah. Please. I'm going to open up an insurance, put 2-3 million in my insurance, and borrow from that and put it back in. I never lose my money, ever. And anybody get money, I'm giving you a promissory note. Because you go promise to pay this back, I'm going to bring you to court.
We want to look at things from a wakaflocka perspective when it comes to, okay, wow, I made it out the streets. How can I stay out the streets? And how can I just, ignore these folks, focus on this lane and my people so I don't end up in a situation where I'm putting myself behind bars all because, the streets or because this dude. So the question is, if Lucci and Thug wasn't beefing, would they be locked up right now? I'd like to know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe. But I don't think they would. I believe what's going on right now stems from their beef. A lot of the activities that was going on, murders on both sides, big guns. So it's like we really gotta move more smarter, more militant, and put that ego to the side and at least try to, have that conversation like men. And I know what I'm saying right now is like a lot of folks ain't trying to hear that, especially when the beef is so deep, especially when loved ones was lost. But we want to not let it get to that point also is what I'm trying to say. Before it can even get to that point, let's try to find some type of, reasonable terms to where, there's some type of honor from both sides and some type of, an agreement. Sometimes it ain't gotta be respect. Hey, I'm still not gonna respect you, but at the end of the day, I'ma just accept that you're on this earth, and you gotta accept that I'm on this earth, and we just stay away from each other. You may not like me, and I may not like you, and that's cool. You live your life, I live my life, We just stay away from each other, protect our energy. I ain't gotta go on interviews, rapping, talking down on you. Know what I'm talking about? We both got money. We both up. We both got, the ladies going, crazy. The hood going crazy. What me and you gotta beef for? Just get this money, I keep it moving, you keep it moving. As long as no one get, violently hurt, killed. And that was something that was involved with their situation, People got killed, people got hurt, people got murdered. But all I'm saying is it ain't gotta be all that. If I don't like you, you don't like me, we ain't gotta say nothing to each other and just keep it moving. Respect my space, I respect yours. But nah, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Everybody on demon time. Everybody on demon time. Ain't nobody trying to hear that though. No one wants to hear that. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments.